Commissioner. Your suit is back from the cleaners. I don't know why you're taking all that paperwork to Las Vegas.
It's called a working holiday.
It looks like the Pentagon papers.
It's next year's police budget. Final draft.
Oh, we're getting a raise?
That'd be nice.
Well, if we are, don't blow it all at the casinos.
This time I'm not going near the tables.
Good. I like a man with a strong moral fiber.
You're looking at him.
I'm looking at a man with a tendency to lose.
You're looking at a man with a tendency to fire housekeepers.
Look, the last time you came back from Las Vegas, you were wearing a barrel. What are you going to do down there? Make a speech or something?
Dinner party.
Who's going to be there?
Donna Lindquist is going to be there.
Good. Then you won't be needing these pajamas.
We're just good friends.
You had dinner twice last week.
I have dinner with you all the time.
Well, that's different. What's she doing in Las Vegas?
Tennis tournament.
Tennis tournament?
Mm-hmm.
I knew she was rich. Where'd the tennis come from?
Lessons. A few years ago, she was third in the country. That's when she was Donna Drake.
What happened?
She stopped competing. Married Eric Lindquist.
Commissioner, you and a married lady?
Eric Lindquist died 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
You ought to be sorry.
I'm sorry. I'll get the phone.
I'll get the horn.
Commissioner Mcmillan's residence. Oh, hi, Lieutenant. Yeah, just a minute. Commissioner.
Oh, no, not more revisions.
For you. I'll get the horn.
Yeah, Charlie.
Just called to wish you a good trip, sir.
Yes, sir. Same here. Oh, sir, by the way, do you have any last-minute instructions?
No, but you can call me if anything comes up. You do have the number, haven't you?
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you.
Try to relax a little bit, Commissioner. I know you've been knocking yourself out on that budget.
Taxi's here, you guys. Gotta run.
Have a good trip,
Yeah,
Commissioner.
Goodbye, sir.
You know, Sergeant, it is so good to see the commissioner back in the swing of things. After Mrs. Mcmillan was killed in that plane crash 8 months ago, I really never thought he was going to be himself again.
Yeah, well, he certainly seems to be okay now. Say, hasn't he been seeing somebody recently?
Yeah, Donna Drake, the tennis player. Maybe she can help his forehand.
What am I going to do while he's gone?
Oh, relax, Sergeant. Learn to take things in stride. You'll get used to it. You know, there were days when I practically ran...
budget. Well, where's the commissioner?
Why, he's not here, Chief.
I'll see if he gets these budget revisions right away.
Revisions, sir?
Final revisions.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it right away.
Say, Enright, aren't you down in plans and personnel now?
Yes, sir. I just came by the office to say hello.
What do I do with these? I gotta catch him.
No. It's too late to catch the commissioner. You're going to have to take those revisions to Las Vegas.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. I know this is going to foul up your whole weekend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Keep the change.
Thank you.
Would it be possible for you to make arrangements for me to run a car during my stay here?
Yes, sir.
And, make it a good-sized car, will you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Commissioner.
Front. Enjoy your stay, sir.
What? Oh, thank you. Take my bags up from my room.
She's better than ever.
Oh,
Tennis has changed a lot, though, in 10 years. The competition is ruthless. But we're in the quarterfinals.
We?
We. Well, that's coach talk, you see. It's we when we win. It's Donna when she loses. Come on, Mac.
No, 5 minutes. I want
We've
to go to
got
the
a
roulette.
box waiting for you. The match starts
Yeah,
in
but
15 minutes. You can lose your money later. Will you? Come on.
It's all over but the shouting. Come on, Donna.
Miss Drake won the first set 6 games to 4, and now leads in the second set 4 games to 3. To Miss Drake. She wins the second set 6 games to 3, having won the first set 6 games to 4.
Oh, you were beautiful. I love you.
Too shabby for a husband, huh?
Oh, I knew you could do it. I'll see you in a minute.
Wow, lady, have you got it.
Is that confined to tennis?
I'd like to talk to you about that.
Better keep your mind on business. There's a lot riding on this caper.
Don't worry, Van Doren. I can handle the action.
I hope so, because if you can't handle it, you're going to be a very sorry little girl.
Who all's coming to this party?
Just a few friends.
Huh?
We'll slip away early. I've got to stop by the desk. There's a message I'm expecting.
Good. Then we can stop at the roulette table.
Absolutely not.
Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Oh.
Nothing at all, Miss Drake.
No message from a Mr. Van Doren?
Sorry.
Just a couple of minutes.
Absolutely not.
Commissioner!
Uh-oh. It's got to be bad news.
I'm glad I found you right away, sir.
Oh, Donna, this is Sergeant DiMaggio. Miss Donna Drake.
Hi.
How do you do, Miss Drake? Listen, I'm very sorry to intrude this way, sir, but Lieutenant Enright figured you want to see these right away. It's the final budget revisions.
Revisions?
Yes, sir.
I hope this hasn't inconvenienced you, Sergeant.
Oh, listen, don't worry about me, sir. You know, actually, I've never been in Las Vegas before.
Oh, how nice. Then you'll be spending the weekend?
Well, I was sort of hoping it would end up that way, sir.
It did. You'll find the calculator in my room next to yesterday's revisions. Here you are. And here's the key. Why don't you get started? $10. Just $10. Come on. Just a couple of minutes. What's wrong?
I'm worried about Jeff. He should have been here by now.
Oh, I realize you're only his stepmother, which is hard to believe. He's almost 21.
I know, but he's had no father since Eric died.
Commissioner, let's share the wealth. Come on, Donna, let's dance.
You boys will turn my head with all this attention.
This way, Miss Scarlett.
That's the old Donna. She looks like $1 million out there.
$1.5 million if you include the diamonds.
I don't think she's had them on since Eric died.
Well, they're too beautiful to be hidden in a vault. They belong where they are right now.
You, known Donna long, Mr.
Wesley.
Wesley?
Well, we're sort of related by marriage. My wife was Eric's sister. Unfortunately, she's gone too. But I guess I feel a certain responsibility for Donna.
She's lucky.
Speaking of dancing, you know what you need? You need a lifelong partner.
Like you, Randy?
Well, now that you mentioned it, look, I'm the hottest thing on the strip. I'm on the top. Why don't you take me?
Randy is so adorable.
May I?
This is fantastic.
I haven't had so much fun since my high school reunion.
We can't.
It took you long enough.
I was in the shower,
Everything on schedule?
just like clockwork.
Now you know what you're supposed to do.
Will you please stop worrying? Boy.
Telephone call, Miss Drake.
Thank you. Hello? Oh, yes, that'll be fine. My suite. See you then. Would you gentlemen excuse me?
Was that Jeff?
No,
Sounds mysterious.
just an admirer.
Sure you don't want some company?
Be right back.
Just like a dime store trinket. Here, I'll take it.
That's okay, I got it.
Mr. Van Doren, nice to see you again. Please come in. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything?
No, I don't care for any. Thank you very much. Ah, their beauty is exceeded only by yours, Miss Drake.
You're very kind.
Breathtaking.
You mentioned a figure?
Oh, they're superb at any cost, my dear.
Then we're in agreement.
Of course.
Good. I haven't told anybody about this, as you suggested, but I did draw up a paper between us. I'll just be a minute.
That won't be necessary, Miss Drake.
What?
Let's not waste any time. Do you recognize this?
That's Jeff's ring. Where did you get it?
In the old days, I would have brought you his finger as well, but this is much more civilized. I can assure you we won't hesitate to kill him. The diamonds, please. The diamonds.
Oh, my God. You won't hurt him.
All of them?
It's gone.
I want them all.
I don't have it. I must have left it on the table downstairs when I was taking your phone call. I'd give it to you if I had it.
Stay in the room for 15 minutes and don't call the police.
What about Jeff?
He's as good as free when I leave the hotel. Goodbye, Miss Drake. Thank you.
Now, this man, what did you say his name was?
Van Doren.
Van Doren. You'd met him before?
Yes, he came to see me in San Francisco about 2 weeks ago. Claimed to be a close friend of Eric's in Europe after the war. He seemed to know him so well. He told me charming stories about him. How could I have been so gullible? Mac, you sure they won't hurt Jeff?
No, the police are on the way. Now, did he talk about the diamonds?
Well, yeah, he did. But only casually at first. He said Eric had once offered to sell him the diamonds, but he couldn't afford them at the time. And now everything had changed. He'd made a killing in oil or something. He still wanted to buy the diamonds. Are you sure Jeff's going to be all right?
Oh, sure. They're not going to be that stupid. Now, he offered you a fabulous price, much higher than the appraised value. Yeah. And he suggested you bring the diamonds here, while he, coincidentally, was going to be in town while you were playing in a tennis tournament.
Yes.
Boy, were you set up. I'll get it.
Jeff, thank God you're safe. I was so worried I don't care about the diamonds.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
The diamonds.
I gave him to that man less than an hour ago.
For ransom. They kidnapped you.
An hour ago, I was hung up with car trouble 20 miles outside of town. Nobody kidnapped me.
Miss Drake, is there anything else you can tell us about this fellow Van Doren?
I've told you all I know, Lieutenant.
Now, Mr. Drake.
Lindquist. Jeff Lindquist.
He's my stepson.
Oh? Now, you say you were driving up from Los Angeles this evening when you had some car trouble, is that right?
Yeah, I burned out a clutch.
And your ring? You say this was stolen out of your locker at your athletic club?
Yeah, that's right.
Good evening, Lieutenant. I'm Webb Hilliard with the Continental Casualty Company. I'm in Vegas on another case. I was at the police station and thought I'd look in on this case. Obviously, it involves quite a large claim.
Miss Drake, our coach, Mr. Merrill, our stepson, and Commissioner Mcmillan from San Francisco.
How do you do?
I'm terribly sorry about what happened, Miss Drake. I'll be needing all the facts as soon as we can put them together.
I'm sorry to say the jewels were only partially covered.
I think I'd better notify the San Francisco office as soon as possible.
For one thing, they'll have photographs and descriptions of the diamonds.
Just about to suggest that myself.
Lieutenant, what are the chances of getting the jewels back?
Well, that's hard to say.
Well, these aren't the first things stolen in Las Vegas, and they won't be the last.
Well, up to now, our recovery rate has been pretty good.
Those diamonds are fairly well known, Lieutenant. They'd be pretty tough to fence. Whoever stole them probably intends to sit on them for a while.
Which is why we got the airport, the train station, the bus depot, and every road out of town covered, Commissioner.
Then you're on top of it, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Well, Lieutenant, could we clear out now and let Donna get some rest?
All right.
Nice to have met you all.
I'll call you from my room.
Commissioner.
You, sir?
Oh, well, there's a little corruption in everybody, Sergeant. If I could just win once in a while.
17, black.
Stay with me, Sergeant. I think you brought me luck.
Black.
Ha! You better get out while you're ahead.
No way. I'm gonna let it ride.
Black.
Commissioner.
I'm on a winning streak. Can't lose. Don't leave me.
Red.
I want you to take this and don't let me touch it. If I ask for it, if I beg for it, turn me down. All I have left is a little change.
Sir, maybe I better take that too.
I want you to take this and put it in the hotel safe and get a receipt.
Everything all right?
Fred's here.
So I heard. Halfway down the hall.
No, I was just leaving.
What's the matter?
He's furious with me. Said I had no right to try and sell the diamonds. They've been in the family for generations.
Why did you?
I thought you'd ask me that. Everyone assumes Eric left me a fortune.
He didn't?
He didn't. Things went pretty badly for him those last couple of years. He lost just about everything.
And, Fred doesn't know?
Well, nobody knew. Except Roland Merrill. He was executor of the estate. Anyway, I managed to pay off all the debts and hang on to the jewels. Till tonight. That's why I had to go back on the circuit. I need the money. Those jewels were all I had left.
And now all you have left is the money that the insurance company gives you.
Yes, but it isn't for me. It's for Jeff. Well, he'll be 21 in a couple of months, and he thinks he's coming into a fortune. I wanted to give him something.
You mean he doesn't know anything about your financial situation?
I couldn't tell him. He was so proud of his father, so accustomed to the life Eric provided for him.
And you keep on indulging him? New sports cars? Getting him everything he wants?
I couldn't tell him, Mac.
Oh, I think you should, Donna. Give him a chance to be the man he thought his father was.
I don't need any more advice tonight, all right?
Yeah, I guess that just about does it. Maybe I better leave.
Maybe you better. Mac, I didn't want to call anybody else. Lieutenant Bodine just sent for me.
I'll be right there.
We found this beside the body. Must be the murder weapon. It's been wiped, but there's some real good prints on the clip. Shouldn't be too hard to trace a custom piece like this.
You won't have to trace it, Lieutenant. Belongs to me.
What are you doing with a gun?
Normally, I keep it back home. The ranch is pretty isolated.
You brought it with you because of the diamond.
Right.
Miss Drake, according to the lab report, there are no other prints on the clip except yours.
Figures. Killer never handled the clip. Just wiped the outside of the gun clean.
Miss Drake, don't you think it would save us all a lot of time and trouble if you told us what really happened?
I have told you.
We've been through this enough. Come on.
Hold it just a second. Hold it. Now, where do you think you're going?
Have you got charges?
Look, Commissioner, this investigation isn't over yet. And just so that you know where things stand, Miss Drake, I wouldn't plan on leaving Las Vegas right now.
I'm here for a tournament. You can always find me at the hotel.
Commissioner, I'd like a word with you. Now, look, Commissioner, you may be a big man in San Francisco, but in this town, you're just another tourist.
You're suspicious only of her.
Because I got 15 years on the force, and this whole thing stinks. First, there's a kidnapping. Then it turns out it isn't a kidnapping. It won't be the first time some rich kid tried to pull a scam like that.
It's been tried.
Let me tell you something else. I've seen my share of these phony jewel thefts. You know, people trying to work the insurance angle.
That's not the case here. There's not enough insurance involved.
So the lady says. That still has to be checked out. The point is, now I've got a murder on my hands involving the lady's gun. Are you beginning to get my drift, Commissioner?
You must be tired.
No,
Good. Come on, take me home.
Maybe you'd better go alone. I mean, you'll never make Center Court this afternoon without some sleep.
How noble.
Beat it before I change my mind.
We're being awfully sensible. But
I'm gonna take a walk.
You're up bright and early. Yeah. It's quite a machine, isn't it? I wish somebody would buy me a toy like that.
Yeah, I guess you could say she overdoes it a little bit.
Yeah, particularly since she doesn't have that kind of money anymore. You know there wasn't much left of the estate after the debts were settled. Yeah, I'm trying to help, but, well...
Can I give you a hand?
No, that's all right. That's why I encouraged Donna to get back on the circuit. One of these days. I've been meaning to solder this thing back together for Donna. But I just have to find the time. Oh, by the way, anything new with the police?
Yeah, they found the man who stole the diamonds.
Well, that's fast work. Did they get the diamonds?
No. He was dead when they found him. No diamonds. He was shot with Donna's gun.
Donna's gun?
It was in her room. Somebody stole it. Shot the thief with it. Sergeant, don't you know what time it is?
Oh, hi, Commissioner. No, sir. My watch stopped. Stood on my stomach. All I know is I'm $700 ahead.
700?
You playing, sir?
You bet. Let me have the money.
No, sir, I'm sorry.
Did you hear what I said? I said, let me have the money.
Sir, don't you remember you told me not to let you have it?
I know. Forget all that. I'll change my mind. Give me.
Sorry, sir.
I'm giving you new orders. Don't you understand?
Yes, sir. I understand. Not a penny.
All right. Forget all that. $50.
No, sir.
25.
Nope.
10, and that's as low as I'll go.
Nothing, sir. 0, and that's as high as I'll go.
Sir, you're bothering the player. Please?
No, just a minute. This gentleman and I. Come on, get me.
Hey, come on, buddy. You heard what the guy said. If you're gonna panhandle, why don't you do it someplace else, all right?
Hi. What's the latest from the fuzz?
Hello, Jeff.
Mac, did you hear about Betsy Stouffer?
No.
She's down with the flu.
Oh?
And we're in the quarterfinals.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, yeah. We.
Poor Betsy, as rotten as I feel, even with her 102 degrees fever, she'd have slaughtered me.
Donna, I'm going to check in with the committee. Now, I want you to relax for about an hour, and then I want you to work out. You got it?
Got it.
Anybody eating this?
Saw you come in this morning, Jeff. At 7 o'clock. Where were you?
Couldn't sleep, I guess. I drove around.
Drove around. Thought you said you burned out a clutch.
Yeah, I gun it a little. So what?
The bolts in the clutch plate haven't been touched. That's so what? You're lying.
Mac, what are you doing?
I asked you a question.
Okay, what's the big deal? I met this girl back in L.A., except she works here in Vegas. So I came down a little earlier to see her, that's all.
Is that why you pretended to have car trouble?
Well, sure. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, Donna. I knew you were expecting me earlier.
Is that where you were last night, too?
I went over to see her. She wasn't there. I waited around. She never showed up.
What about the signet ring, Jeff?
Guess I left it at Cindy's.
You were used. Your girlfriend is in on it. Give me her name and address. According to a neighbor, she left with her suitcase last night, which means she has no intention of returning. Now, I think it's fairly obvious that Cindy Walker was hired to keep Jeff Lindquist busy while Van Doren did his number with the diamonds and faked the kidnapping.
Now, that's an interesting theory. But what do you know about Jeff Lindquist, Commissioner?
Evidently not as much as you.
Jefferson Lindquist, bad checks, car theft. Look, I won't bore you with all of it, but no convictions. Looks like his stepmother was able to smooth things over.
Did you run a fingerprint check on Van Doren? And is Van Doren his real name?
His real name is Cecil Kaufman. Wanted in New York for embezzlement. Served time in Illinois for forgery.
Any known associates?
We went to his apartment this morning. We found this. Now, that's a pretty cozy little group, Commissioner. Jeff Lindquist, Van Doren, and what has got to be Cindy Walker.
Here. Don't tell me. You're here for the housekeepers' convention.
Not even that important. Oh, Commissioner, if I'm interrupting anything, like maybe you might have somebody in the room, a beautiful girl, plays tennis, you know, I can come back.
Sergeant DiMaggio is neither beautiful, nor does he play tennis. Won't you come in?
Yep, you're right. He is the only one here. Oh, no offense, Sergeant. Message to Garcia from Chief Paulson.
More revisions.
Finals.
And I suppose you volunteered to come down here.
Of course.
At the city's expense, too.
Of course. Well, why should everybody else be in Las Vegas over the weekend?
Oh, of course.
Sure. How's tennis?
Agatha, out.
Did they have a fight?
Oh, no. There's been a little excitement. A robbery, kidnapping, murder.
Ooh. Don't leave out a thing.
All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's talk about this thing for a change. Now, I am not young. I am not handsome. I'm a little paunchy. Great personality. And remember what I said, I'm on top. Give you anything you want. Got plenty of money. And you know what's most important of all? I care about you, Donna. I really do.
Randy, you're sweet. Beneath that tough facade
is a tower of weak. Yeah.
Randy, you understand.
Oh, sure, I understand. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying.
You're really something, Randy, and you've been real nice to me.
Oh. What?
Hi.
Oh, hi. Sit down, have some coffee.
Hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, no, just making the lady laugh a little bit, breaking her up with bits and pieces, proposing. Nothing I couldn't do later. Sit down. Be my guest, Commissioner. I have an 8 o'clock show. Later.
Poor Randy. He's really a very decent guy. You know, he pulled a lot of strings to get me into this tournament.
He's also in love with you. Not that I blame him. Double martini on the rocks, please.
What is it, Mac?
Jeff. Had a few scrapes with the police, didn't he?
Not the sort of thing a family brags about.
There's something else. Did you know that Jeff and his girlfriend knew Van Doren?
Must be an explanation.
Donna, did Jeff know you had your gun with you?
Mac, you can't suspect him.
Take a look at it. First, he arrives late, which sets you up for a fake kidnapping. Then the police find a photograph with Jeff, Cindy Walker, and Van Doren. Then Van Doren is killed with your gun, while Jeff is driving around.
I don't believe it.
I don't either. I think he's been set up. But if he was, somebody's done an awfully good job.
I know Jeff. He'd never do anything to hurt me. Mac, help him.
I'll do all I can. Bodine.
And this was going to be our special weekend.
The tennis was exciting.
The weekend's not over yet. You gotta run.
Care to tell us what happened, Commissioner?
I came in here looking for Miss Drake. She wasn't here. The bottom drawer was open, and then somebody threw me in the closet and locked the door.
Somebody threw you in the closet and locked the door.
Anything missing, Miss Drake?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Commissioner, you said there was a drawer open.
Yeah, on the bottom right.
Bottom on the right. Oh. What have we here? Are these yours, Miss Drake?
Well, yes, but where'd they come from?
Well, considering the experience the commissioner had with the closet, I don't imagine he put them there.
That's a gratifying conclusion, Lieutenant.
Or maybe they were there all along.
Could be, Lieutenant. Nobody searched this room last night.
Or it could be the commissioner surprised somebody in the act of planning them.
There's another possible explanation, Lieutenant.
Oh, really? You care to give us the benefit of your, expertise?
Yeah. Maybe they're fakes. They haven't checked out.
Don't worry, Commissioner. I intend to do just that. Meanwhile, do you mind if I take these along, Miss Drake? I'll see that you get a receipt.
Go right ahead.
Gentlemen?
Good night.
Commissioner?
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
My, we look bright-eyed this morning. Did we have a big night?
We are much too nosy, and we should learn to mind our own business.
Well, I just thought of...
Agatha,
How about a little advance? Say 50?
planning on feeding the slots this morning?
Who, me? Don't be silly. I just want to get my hair done.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Oh, come on. What about your mad money?
I forgot all about that.
Not much, but I'll take it.
Hey, wait a minute.
No, it's mine.
You can't.
You weren't thinking of gambling.
Me?
Good. Now, all I have to do is just find myself a good hairdresser.
You'll find the quarter slots on the other side of the bar.
Telephone, please. Commissioner Mcmillan.
They're calling you, Commissioner.
Yes, this is Commissioner Mcmillan. Yes, put him on, please. Yeah? Well, yes, I'll see if I can find her and bring her right over.
We've done some checking on Cindy Walker. Apparently, she was on a plane to Los Angeles at the time of the murder.
Is that why you called us down here?
Well, like you suggested, Commissioner, we checked out the jewels. They're fakes, Miss Drake. They're all made out of paste.
Why didn't you tell me they were fakes?
Wait a minute. Let's get something straight. They weren't fakes.
And you don't know anything about it?
No.
Somebody made those copies, Donna. Somebody had access to the real diamonds. How are you doing?
Oh. I should have had my hair done.
That's what I want to talk to you about. What do you think of this hairdo?
Very pretty.
That's exactly what I think. Good relationship with her hairdresser, wouldn't you think?
2 or 3 times a week. What's up, Commissioner?
Well, the police think she's back in town, and they can't get a line on her. How about checking out the beauty shops?
Okay. Oh, but I'll need a little more money, Commissioner.
You'll have to get that from DiMaggio. Tell him I said to give you 20.
20?
50.
Okay. Come on.
This is Cindy. I was in L.A., but I caught the headlines. You didn't tell me there was $500,000 diamonds going down. Well, I only got $1,000 for this deal. I figured 10 grand is a little more like it. Yeah, well, I thought you'd see it my way. No, I don't want to meet you at your place. I don't want to meet you at all. Van Doren made that mistake. Listen, you just leave my money at the Hotel Penguin, at the desk, in my name.
Got your information, Commissioner. The big jewelry outfits are all closed over the weekend, so I located another expert. Benny Musgrove.
Who?
You remember? Benny the Iceman. Right. Well, he's on parole now, sir, but he's working with an insurance firm as a consultant.
Benny? Long time.
Hi, Commissioner. There are several top people around that do excellent base copy work with jewelry.
Uh-huh.
Due to the high cost of insurance these days, people often lock up the real stuff in a vault.
Uh-huh.
And we're the fakes. Jewelry is frequently copied for this purpose.
I see. And how long would that take?
That quality ice? It'd take weeks to duplicate them, Commissioner.
And of course, they'd need the originals to work from, wouldn't they?
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks, Benny. Sorry to mess up your weekend, Charlie.
Oh, that's okay, Commissioner. How's DiMaggio doing?
Oh, fine. He's very good at numbers.
On the budget?
At the tables. Bye.
Goodbye, sir.
Doesn't make any sense. Oh.
did put that earring in the hotel safe, didn't you?
Of course.
Remarkable piece of work. Unusually fine craftsmanship. But is it genuine? But of course.
Hi.
I thought you might like to hear some good news.
I sure would.
The earring you left on the table, it's genuine.
That isn't news.
It is to me.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Donna, I never doubted you for a minute.
Because you knew I couldn't lie to you?
No. Because it would be awfully dumb for the owner of the diamonds to plant fakes in her own room. And, lady, you ain't dumb.
I'm not sure how I came out on that.
Just fine.
Is Commissioner Mcmillan there?
It's for me. Hello.
I hope I didn't interrupt anything.
How did you know where I was?
Where else would you be?
No, Agatha, you didn't interrupt a thing.
Not only did I find Cindy's hairdresser, but I found Cindy. She was getting her hair done. I followed to the Penguin Hotel. That's where I am now, in the lobby.
I'll be right there.
I'm expecting a package. Cindy Walker?
You want a room?
Do you have anything for me?
Cindy.
Walker. Thanks.
Hey, kid. Didn't you work this hotel about a year ago?
Hey, buddy, I'm supposed to meet a guy here. His name's Mcmillan.
How long you need the room?
Oh, wait a minute. You don't understand. You see, he's tall, dark, and handsome. When he gets here, tell him that Agatha had to leave.
What did you do, hypnotize him?
How'd you like a punch in the nose?
Agatha, where is she?
She just went out that way.
How did she do it?
That was smart, Cindy. Using a drop. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
No! Don't please let me go. Please just let me go. No!
I'll call the police. Honey, I think you're going to be all right, sweetheart. Don't move.
6. I think. You're no more an insurance investigator than I am. Cindy's alive, Hilliard. She's gonna talk.
By that time, I'll be 5,000 miles away.
With what? Where are the jewels? Who's your partner, Hilliard? He's got the jewels, hasn't he?
That's real good, Commissioner. But as soon as they're fenced, I'll get my cut.
Throw down the gun. Throw down the gun. Put up your hands and don't move.
Wait!
Well, Commissioner, looks like it was Hilliard that wasted Van Doren.
He as much as admitted it.
I guess that wraps it up, right?
Not quite. He told me he was working with somebody else.
Did he say who?
He was just about to tell me when you shot him.
So what you're suggesting is that even I'm not above suspicion, is that right?
I like to keep an open mind.
Now look, Commissioner, we've had our differences, but consider this. If I was the one, if it was me, I would have killed you and not Van Doren. And believe me, it would have been easy.
Fair enough.
You know, I figured you for a paper jockey, Commissioner, but you got real class. Now, what do you say we stop bumping heads, huh? I could use some help.
Let's go talk to Cindy. Another dead end. Hey, did you believe her when she said her only contact was Hilliard?
Look, there's no reason for her to lie now. No, Commissioner, what it adds up to is this. Even if she knows there is another accomplice, she doesn't know who it is.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll have to smoke him out.
Donna, will you stop pacing? You're making me nervous. Have something to eat.
Oh, will you leave her alone? Now remember, Donna, you gotta go to the net, huh? The baseline is her game, all right?
For luck, hon.
Fred, thank you. Lovely.
It's okay.
What are you trying to do? Give a hay fever?
Mac, what happened? I didn't think you'd make it.
Well, we had a little excitement. Seems Hilliard was the one who killed Van Doren.
They caught him?
Yeah, he put up a hell of a fight. Lieutenant Bodine had to shoot him.
Is he dead?
Fortunately not. He's in emergency surgery now.
What about the jewels?
They still haven't showed up, but I'm sure they will. Seems Hilliard had a partner. As soon as he gets out of surgery, he's gonna talk. I mean, he's certainly not gonna take the rap alone.
I hope you get the diamonds back, Donna. But if you don't, we'll still get by.
I'm gonna win today. For a lot of reasons.
This is so exciting. How many innings do they get?
I don't know. Depends on how many golf bats they use.
Where's Sergeant DiMaggio?
Advantage, Miss Drake.
Wait a minute. You're gonna miss the big finish.
I'll be back. You're not watching the match, Roland?
Oh, it's too much tension, I guess.
It's funny. I always thought you were the coolest. You knew exactly what to do when Eric Lindquist died.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the executor of Eric's estate. You're the only one beside Donna who had access to the jewels. And you had them copied, didn't you?
That's utter nonsense. You're being ridiculous, Mac.
Of course it was you. You're the only one who knew enough about Jeff to manipulate him.
Are you through?
Hilliard's gonna talk. You know that, don't you?
Roland.
Roland Merrill. Except I don't think he intended for it to go as far as it did. Hilliard was the one who engineered the thing.
Then he's the one that planted the fakes up in Donna's room.
And killed Van Doren. The fakes were planted to pull the police off the trail.
Sure, the fake jewels pointed to me.
It's like the fake kidnapping.
One thing you haven't explained, Commissioner, where are the real diamonds?
In a perfect hiding place. Would you care to open?
How'd you get him in there?
Through the bottom of the can.
Through the bottom?
I noticed a soldering iron in the trunk of Merrill's car yesterday. Didn't pay much attention to it at the time. He said he was going to repair a trophy. Then just a little while ago, it hit me. The trophy was made of stainless steel. But you can't solder stainless steel. So the soldering iron had to be used for something else.
Yeah, like hiding a fortune in diamonds.
He almost had a good racket going. A tennis racket.
That was a great weekend. We ought to do this again sometime.
DiMaggio.
What? Oh, the money. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right here, down to the last cent, except for the 100 that I gave to Agatha.
100? I said 50.
Is that what you said? I never could get numbers straight.
You will when you get your next paycheck.
Why don't you just slip it in your new budget?
Bye.
Aren't you coming?
Tomorrow morning.
What? The money, you lose it.
Too busy to gamble.
Doing what?
Tennis lessons.
At night?
Shut up, Sergeant.
Hey, whoa!